I've come to Korea's second biggest city, Busan. This city is famous for being on the coast and having some of the freshest seafood in the country. But it's also famous for 40 p.m. a parade of street food vendors take their carts into Bupyeong Market, and that is where we're going right. Notice when you come here is the steam rising off of this tank right here. This is odang. Odang is essentially like a fish sausage. I couldn't decide what to order, so I got a little bit of everything. Right here we have tteokbokki, pounded rice cakes, fish cakes, and all of it smothered in a red chili paste. That is some big tteokbokki. Usually they're much smaller and thinner. Let's try. Chili paste sauce is so addictive. It's slightly sour. It's super some odang. And for some reason, that red chili paste goes really well with the kind of fishy broth that's on that flat fish sheet. It's so satisfying, but it is. It has a great consistency. It's almost like... Right here we have our second dish. This is called byungtaejeon. This is a fish pancake made from pollock. Look how gigantic that is. It's like layers and layers of fish pancake. If you come to Busan, you have to get seafood whenever possible, and this is one such situation. Let's hang it on the flat top. It's firmed it up a bit. It is extremely and breading together. That's a nice bite right here is our third and final dish. So this is called bibimbapmyeon. So if you know bibimbap, it is like a kind of a salad of a number of different things that you mix together with rice. We've got some boiled greens in there, some radish, lots of that red chili paste. Mix thoroughly until the color of the noodles changes completely, and then take chewy texture to them. It tastes like there's some sesame oil in there because it's smoky inside. There's some mushrooms, there's some vegetables mixed in there, but mainly it's a carb bomb. If you're running a half marathon, favorite types of places in Korea. The food is not separated in some kitchen in the back. Everything is right in your face. The other great thing is if you want to eat something and you're hungry and you just want to go for it, you have to come to a place like this, sit down, and just point to what you want. Chances are you're not going to be disappointed. So we have come to the actual booth. Sign up here that says keep to the right. So there's a lot of pressure because you need to kind of keep moving, and if you stop in front of a stall like that, and it looks fantastic. This is fried steak cut super thin. First they put it in the flour, then they put it in an egg bath, and then that hits the grill right there. So that is going to cook on each side. They're going to prepare it with some of these greens, and at the end it's going to look just like that. Fantastic. Right here is our official first dish for it, is that this food actually looks pretty unique and pretty delicious. This right here costs 11,000 Korean won. It's fried, but it's still flexible. We have an assortment of vegetables, a small salad on the side, if you heavy though. And she was being generous with the oil she's putting on there. We'll try some of the veg. Right here we've come to the to choose from. Right here, this is fried chicken skin. Not even meat, it's just the skin. It looks incredible. It's something I've seen a lot in Southeast Asia, but never in Korea. It's a crab fried whole, and you eat those. And here they have coconut shrimp. Big, plump, looking absolutely juicy, fine and thick. On the screen. Okay, now you got it. This is the coconut shrimp. You can see the coconut on the outside. It looks delicious. Got a thick, crunchy coating on the outside. The wonderful taste of coconut is greasy. And shrimp, I think like a tropical location. I think the Caribbean or Jamaica. I don't usually think Busan, South Korea, but maybe they look. Because sometimes they can fry these and not put any breading. So definitely have been battered a bit. It's like the potato chips of the sea. It's super heavy and greasy. Crab, it doesn't even seem natural. Let me break one of these open for you to see. It's so full of needs a sauce. Even if it had ketchup, something tangy, something sweet, it needs something to go. They put some kind of artificial crab inside of the lobster. This is a carapace of a crab, and he's put cheese and potentially crab meat of the lobster. He puts in some mock crab going inside of real lobster. Then right here we have the crab heads with some crab meat, some cheese, some butter, and then some fake crab inside of that too. Now the butter is going on top of everything. These have a lot of butter for sure. There's no doubt about that. More cheese going inside of my crab. Hey, it's like roasting in here, but it feels so good because it's cold outside. I love it. Okay, so this is food number 7. I'm not sure, I lost count already. Every time you come to Korea and you come to one of these street food streets, you will find some guy with cheese, seafood, and fire. And at last, I have found him. This guy is making something truly unique. So we have all these different parts of the lobster cut in half. Of course, we got one claw, half a tail, half a body, but then there's kind of a weird seafood salad made into the body, stuffed inside of there. He's also created his own sauce, that white sauce. It looked like mayonnaise to me. And he had a tangy red sauce. He had tons of oil. It was even kind of ripped out and cut up. Maybe it cooks faster that way. 15,000 Korean won, which is roughly 10 bucks. So if you peel it back, these are real eggs from inside the lobster. Then this is that fake crab meat that he's put inside. So we want that combination. Food salad. What an odd combination of flavors. The eggs are kind of rubbery, a little fishy. The crab is sweet, of course. And then all of it's just covered in mayonnaise, cheese, sauce. It's oily, it's greasy, but somehow light and delicious. That is head, eyeballs bugging out. Inside, there's meat, there's cheese, there's fake meat, and then even more cheese. And and it doesn't even look like all the cheese melted. There's mayonnaise too, and I can't believe this is less than $5 for what we have right here, and it's served inside of stuff. It's hard to tell like what is cheese, what is meat, what is sauce. There's certainly a lot of fillers, and most of the meat is fake crab meat anyways, but still, your seafood scientist striking once again. I like this guy. I was wondering why he was wearing a mask at first until I realized all he's doing all night is breathing in meatball logs covered in bacon. They're spicy and not so spicy. The more you buy, the cheaper it gets. So it's 1 for $4, but you could get 3 for $10. So it says sakachi egg. It's on 2 different types of sauce. Then that's gonna get the torch. Wow, you can see the bacon sizzling on the outside. That is definitely haram. Put that in a little bit of a cup. Then that's gonna get cut and quartered. From here, dressing, some mysterious white sauce, and then some greens to go on top. That is complete. Samda. Right here we have a Korean scalloped egg wrapped in sausage meat, coated in breadcrumbs and baked or deep fried. So this is the Korean version of that. Something like that, they put bacon on the outside and they sauced it up. I would have done more to it because actually it's very cold. Just moments ago the bacon was sizzling and now it's just kind of room temp, but the taste is good. It tastes like way overseas. Sauce is so strong and powerful, innovative and fun. It's a fun take on a classic food from another country. As long as we're trying classic Vietnamese bánh made the Korean way. What does that look like? I'm about to find out. The dish starts right here. We have a thick batter going on top of oil, and then even more oil. My God, that is half oil, half batter. I'm told just like in Vietnam, he's using what? The next step, we've got some green onions going on, sliced onion, some bean sprouts. Right here, we have pork coming from the grill. Right here, the epic flip, closing it all inside. So the next step is to cut it into 4 pieces so it's manageable. A few shrimpies go on next. So here we have a lot of fish sauce going on, and a load of sweet chili, and then a peanut sauce going on top. All right, 감사합니다. Right here we have Korean bánh, something I never thought I would say in the same ideas, essentially. He's got pork, he's got shrimp, he's got the rice flour batter, but and it was like, we kind of didn't get it. It is just a deluge of sauce, but it picks up pretty good with the chops on that flat top. It's gotten a bit smoky too. The sauce on top is what's really a fish sauce. Actual fish could swim in this. It's like a nice balance of vegetables. There's a ton of pork in there, an irresponsible amount of sauce, but I still like it. Is it just like the Vietnamese bánh? It's his own. Bean sprouts, shrimpies, sauce. The best whole dish right here. And trust me, this is enough calories to last for about 2. Although I gotta say, some things did seem pretty reasonable. The lobster, not that bad, not that expensive. The bánh at the end, super was the last one, the bánh. I just thought it was so creative.